Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the final of the Grease Lightning build-up. So as you can see, decals are on, everything is finished. I'll have to say that this kit was a lot of fun. I had very few issues with it. The decals, I was anticipating on giving me a lot of issues because of all the curves on this kit. But I was pleasantly surprised when the decals went on very easy. They went around the curves perfectly. They conformed to anything and everything that they had to go over, and they didn't rip. They were very sturdy decals. So great on the decals, and I love how they make the car look. I mean, this car just looks spectacular. I mean, I have to say, I think it looks really, really good. Besides decals, excuse me, I got all of the chrome put on. So we have the bumper, license plate, and the handle for the trunk. I had the door handles and side mirror put on. Rear view mirror, which was a little bit of a finicky issue, just because of its location, but I was able to get it in pretty well. And of course the front bumper and grille, which I think are beautiful, and the license plate, which is separate, but came out great. Again, no problems putting it all together. As far as my wiring goes, what I had done was a while back I purchased off Amazon some of these male and female connectors, and I thought this would be a good time to use one. So I left the wire kind of long. I did that so I had room to work with. And I attached the male end to the car, and then the male end's attached to the body. Or did I get that reversed? I'm sorry. This is the male end. The female is right here. So don't mind me, guys. It's almost midnight right now, so I'm a little tired. The hood, I couldn't get it to stay up on its hinges. Something went wrong with it, and it was not seating correctly, so I had to cut some of the plastic off, which eliminated the ability for it to kind of hinge up in the open position, which is fine, because it's going to be closed 9% of the time anyway. I mean, I could glue this if I wanted to, and I did consider doing that, but then again, I want to be able to close it. So I'm just going to leave it like this. If someone wants to see what the engine looks like, they can take the cover of the case off, and all you got to do is lift up the hood and pull the hood forward. And guess what? There's the engine. So no big deal. 10 to 1, this hood will not be pulled off very often anyway. So, oh, and I also put the chrome on these front fender wells too, and turned out pretty well. All the chrome on this model was repainted using Tamiya's X11 chrome silver. Now you can use a Molotov if you want to. The Tamiya chrome silver didn't turn out half bad. It wasn't as shiny as I was hoping, but I think it still fits at this point. Oh, and the other thing I had to do on the doors here, I wanted to give this the look of these decals were painted on and not decals. So when they went over the door part here, right where the panel lines are for the door, what I did was, once the decal dried, I took an X-Acto knife and very, very carefully just went down and slit the decals on both sides. Put a little microsol in there, let it sit overnight, and then I came back in with some panel line enhancer, and then I wiped it off after it dried. So it basically gives the effect that it looks like these are painted on. I did that. Oh, and the wiper blades are also put in as well. And I don't know how well you can see this, but let's see if you can see it. Maybe a little bit. If you kind of look at the wiper blades there, if you look closely, you're going to see, at least I hope you're going to see, yeah, right there. I painted black on the part that actually sits against the windshield. Basically, I painted the rubber part of the windshield wiper blade, and that's kind of what you're seeing there in the close-up is that. I did that because it just makes it a little more realistic. I mean, you look at a car, it's not going to be all chrome silver on the wiper blades. It's going to have, you're going to see the rubber part of it. So that's why I did that. I think it just adds to it. I mean, no one's really going to see it that much. If they do see it at all, I know it's there, so good enough for me. The cover comes with some backdrops. I went with this backdrop. My wife actually saw this and she really liked the garage look, so this is the backdrop that we chose for the car case. It came with a couple of others, but I thought this was the best. It was a toss-up between this or a drive-in, and my wife says, I like the drive-in, but I like this better. So that's going to be the backdrop for the car, and these are removable. They can be taken out and put back in or replaced at any point in time. For the base was a very simple wiring setup, using a 9-volt battery. I was using 12 volts originally, but I was not happy with how 12 volts made it too bright, and I felt it was out of scale. But the 9-volt keeps it pretty much within scale. And it's real simple wiring setup. I got a rocker switch. I cut it out to fit, snapped it in place, super glued it so it didn't go anywhere. Or you can hot glue it. I just chose super glue. I attached the female end of the wire connector, and then I also attached the connector for the 9-volt battery. It's a very simple system. It took me all of maybe 20 minutes to do. And what's nice about this whole thing, I'll just take the car, set the car down there like that. Now the connector coming out of the base, or coming out of the base, I screwed up and didn't make it too long, which I should have, so it's a little difficult, but not impossible to fit in there. Just snap it in nice and tight. Let me bring the car back up. All right, set the car back on the base. Flip the switch. So there we have it. Tail lights, dash lights, and headlights. And now I was going to put the case on. Just going to make sure this is lined up the way I want it. Very carefully. Drop that in place. And there we have it. So that is the end of everything on this. It is complete. Very happy with how this whole thing turned out. I think it turned out really well. Like I said, my wife loves it. This is for her, and she's just kind of over the moon about it. So she already has a place downstairs already set up for this to go down there. What was funny was as soon as I had this done, she immediately came over with her phone and started taking pictures of it, and then ended up posting them on Facebook, and just she was so proud of it. So she's definitely very happy. I had fun building it, so it was definitely I've been told by a lot of people this is an easy kit to work with, and it was pretty well designed. And I have to admit it was. I mean, Revell, yeah, you can kind of hit and miss with that, but I was pretty happy with this particular kit. I think it was the fits were good. Didn't really have too many problems with it. So, yeah. It's been a fun but short build series. Only 4 videos because not a lot to do. But I had fun with it. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. I learned a few things. Hopefully you did too. And I recommend this kit. I really do. I think if you find it on the shelf at your hobby store, pick it up. You'll definitely have fun building it. So with that being said, I'm going to end this video now. I don't want to go on story in 10 minutes in. I want to end it because it's late and I want to go to bed. But I just wanted to get this video out there, show you guys what it looked like. And yeah. So until next time, I want to thank all my subscribers. I want to thank all my viewers. I really appreciate you guys following along with me on my videos and, you know, watching my content. So if you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comment section below and I'll answer them as soon as I possibly can. So until next time, be safe, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.